Hello and welcome to ah, pretty much my first, I guess, review video. I mean, it's not really a review, it's kind of more of a let's look at kind of thing. I heard stuff about this game. It's called Undefeated, and all I know about the game is it's supposed to make you feel like you are Superman. So, let's be Superman. Alright. Off the bat, okay, first thing you do when you launch this game, you turn down the volume. That's easy. Wow. Definitely turn down the volume. Second thing you do, you look at the graphics and you find out that this is actually the best graphics the game has. Just not bad, I'm not saying it's bad. However, I mean, I don't know much about this game. I didn't do my proper research. But I'm just doing it. I'm doing it for the cool gameplay it apparently provides. Not gonna judge really. I don't really judge games based on the graphics because I judge it on whether it's fun or not. I've played games with horrible graphics that are really fun, and I've played games with amazing graphics that are boring. So I'm just gonna really judge mostly based off gameplay and yeah, pretty much gameplay and funny factor, if that makes sense. Alright, so we've got the clap power that apparently extinguishes fire, and we've got the raise, not the raise, what? I think raise the crowd or something. It's like, what? And then, you know, everyone like waves with you. It's the wave, basically. Your melee attack, it's easy enough. Oh my god, look at the dash. Interesting. Okay. I mean, was that satisfying? Yes. Was that particularly skillful or anything? Nope. Hey. Oh well. Yeah, where'd the monster disappear to? In that cutscene. Unless it was behind him. Range attack. Attack changes according to character movements. Uses together with strong attack. I mean, that was really not difficult. Ooh. I love superhero stuff. Games, movies. I love it all. So just give me anything with superheroes. I'm happy. I don't exactly know who we're supposed to be. Use A in the air, you can fly. Alright. Okay, I like it. Honestly, it's pretty good. Now, the last superhero game I played properly was probably, what's the game called? Prototype? No, probably actually, not Prototype. What is that game called? It's like an Xbox game. It might be Prototype, to be honest. Alright, so high speed flight's kind of enough to catch up this guy. Okay. I don't know if that was intentional, it didn't really stop or slow down. You can use range attack. Okay. Honestly, it has a Superman feel for sure, but also an Iron Man feel, like the hovering and all that. It's pretty cool. Oh, so the last game I played with I mean, it's not a superhero game, but it's a game with superhero mechanics. So I kind of like enjoyed it for a bit. I mean, we obviously know it's a failed game in the end. Not failed, but not a great game in the end. But that game is not superhero landing. Anthem had really cool mechanics where you actually felt like you were playing as Iron Man. Basically, Iron Man the game. But Iron Man the bad game. So that's the last game with superhero mechanics, but it's not really a superhero game. I did not play. I played a bit of Spider-Man, not enough to really be able to judge much and compare it to this game. But I played some of Spider-Man, and it felt really good. And it felt like you were Spider-Man, but does it feel like you were Superman? No, this game is meant to make you feel like Superman, and I get it. The flying, the attacks. 3 types of problems occur randomly. person under rubble, building fire, terrorist appear. I feel like the progression level of that is, you know, this um this escalated quickly. But hey, let's go do some free mode. The red pillar. Yeah, people have a problem. Okay. Let's go. Let's go help people. So we just come here and we clap and we did it. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, this is a free game. Completely free. So you have no reason to not at least download it and try it out. So far, based on what I've seen. There's no reason. Why can't I clap them away? Alright. Do something cool. I wanted to do something cool. Oh, we have to resolve one of each. One of each. Oh, let's see. It's cool. It's nice. It's really fun to do stuff. Yeah, we raise the roof there. Do the wave. Destruction challenge and flight challenge. Okay. Let's try it. I wanna try them. Not sure if any of you played or heard about Superman 64. A game infamously known for how bad it is. And I can guarantee you this is nothing like it. Because this is actually good. Alright, I wish I could show you my controller inputs because it's literally like left, right, mash the X button. Oh, I missed. Oh, 5-star. What? Was I still hitting? Cool. Nice. Apparently, I just hit that wall and completed the quest. Hey, I didn't choose to be so good. It came naturally. Yeah, so Superman 64 had very similar challenges to what we're doing right now, but oh god, also just go back, like actually just find it on YouTube and watch any just any gameplay of that game. Honestly, it was voted like the worst game in the world ever. Like literally the worst game ever. It does not get worse. So it tells you a lot. It honestly doesn't give much for this game to compete, you know? Don't have to be that good to actually be better. Increasingly do a heroic thing, decrease when doing bad things. Let's earn points and raise hero rank. If the rank goes up, the ability will improve. To check hero point, press up. Okay. Let's press up. Up does nothing. Down does something. Slow-mo. No one told me about slow-mo mode. Slow-mo mode. Okay. So I'm not gonna subtract anything from this game for this, but like surely this couldn't have been that hard of a fix, right? You just add a collision to this part. It depends where they got the asset. I'm not gonna go into this. This is not the point of this video. We're not judging game development, anything. We're just playing the game. Oh, something's going down. Alright, let's check it out. Well, like I said, this game is free. When it comes to a free game, you judge it differently. Okay, you can't. What? Stop. Slow-mo, please. You can't really judge a game too harshly when it's free because, to me, a game being free says one of two things. One is we want you to spend stuff in game, microtransactions and stuff. But two, it just means, hey, we know that our game is not not bad, but it's not really worth money, at least not in the current state. Maybe later on down the line, they will start charging money for it and selling it, and maybe this is considered a demo, and get what I mean? But as a amateur game developer, I kind of understand putting a game out for free and being like, hey, this is me, like, testing my skills. Look, I made this game, and I want people's opinions, but I'm not sure it's worth, like, I, as the developer of the game, don't think it's worth money. So, I'm not gonna ask for any money. I'm sure they would take donations somewhere. If you really enjoy the game and you want to contribute and say, hey, you know, you guys did work, you developed this, and congratulations, and I want to thank you for developing it, and oh yeah, stuff like that, you can, I guess, pay. You can give them something. I'm sure no one would really say no to that. I mean, some people would say no to that, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they would say no to that, particularly them, but the fact is most people do that, and I respect it, honestly, because, like, you know the worth of your game, right? And I'm not saying this game is worth nothing. It's worth the time they put in. It's worth the skill. It's worth the time they took learning how to develop a game and then actually doing it, which is something most people in the world don't do. So it is worth something, but they might not think it's worth much, at least. It has bugs, it's not enough content, it's, you know, for any number of reasons they might think, hey, you know, why would we charge someone for this? We don't want to. And it's their right to not charge. It's the right to charge as well. You can't really say don't charge. You can't say, oh man, you have to charge. Which is something, yeah, I don't get from people as well, because I've been told this sometimes when I, like, you know, there's this whole issue with, you know, I'll pay you an exposure, do the work for free. And I mean, I don't, obviously it's horrible. If someone does work for you, you should pay them. Exposure is not payment. Exposure doesn't pay the bills. Exposure doesn't pay the rent. Exposure, yeah, we know all of this, and I agree. It's horrible. People who, like, straight up say, hey, I'm not gonna pay you, do this for free, you get exposure. First of all, they probably won't. If you can't afford to pay them, you're probably not really giving them that much exposure. That's one thing. Second of all, but yeah, so that's one thing. That's one, and I pay the people who do work for you. Okay, there's no excuse usually. If someone's doing work for you, you're making money off of it, then you pay them for it. And if someone does something for you and you're not making money off of it, then honestly, I was adjusting my earphones. Honestly, just either do the work yourself. 1 star because I missed one ring. 1 star because I missed one ring. Or is it not going fast enough? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the speed. I think it's, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, you know, pay people for their work. That's all there is to it. But I'm gonna go into something else here, which is if I, as a person, choose to not get paid and I don't ask to get paid, like, there's another way to think about it, because some people are just awkward with asking for money. I know people personally like that. They are put in a situation where they're like, they have to ask for money. Yeah, you know, I already use it. I don't know what this means. I don't even know what this means. Okay. I know people who are too awkward to ask for money sometimes. And I get it too. Like, sometimes I don't want to ask for money. Because it wasn't discussed, and so you're like, trying to bring it up now. It's a bit awkward to be like, hey, after I did the job, I know we didn't discuss money before, but after I did the job, you know, hey, I expect to be paid. Honestly, you should expect to be paid most of the time because it is work that you've done. But listen, you should talk about money. Definitely. 4 stars. How are we not doing this in time? Not too interested. Not here to 100% the game. Here to explore the game. But hey, that challenge was fun, but I'm not sure why. Apparently I'm not doing it fast enough. Oh, this is a hard one. Let's go. But yeah. Anyway, so I'm saying, what I'm was just the whole point of what I'm trying to say here, or the point I was trying to make, alright, is, or the reason this topic came up, not even the point, but the reason this topic came up is because I sometimes can choose to do something and not want to get paid for it. It's not that I don't want to get paid for it, it's maybe I don't feel it's like I'd love to get paid for it, sure, but I don't need to, because one, I want to do this thing anyway. Like, two, I see it as an opportunity I wouldn't get, and so I'll be thankful. It doesn't happen most of the time, but sometimes I'll be thankful, you know. Hey, oh my god, I missed. That was bad. But 5-star, and I missed so many. What did I do wrong in that one? What did I do wrong in that other one? Oh, we're starting this question. Oh, do I have to get all the rings? I don't know. Maybe I restarted. That mistake. Anyway. Hey, sometimes you can do stuff for no money. And it's fine if you don't want to get paid for it, or if you choose not to get paid, or if you accept that you're not you can't be paid, or, you know, for a number of reasons. But most situations, pay people for their work and get paid for your work. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But that's not all I'm gonna say, because okay, I'm talking about the game. Okay, I shouldn't retry. Oh yeah, I'm talking about the game. I just remembered why we even opened this conversation. We're talking about the game and whether they should charge for the game. Hey, look, it's up to them. You know, no one can tell them what to do, and no one should tell them what to do. It's their game. They decide. They want to get paid for it. They will get paid for it. What? Hello? No. I missed. There was one there. In the back. Oh my. This is bad. I can't control it. It's on the map, right? Oh my god. So many here. I'm not sure I'm doing this the right way. Oh my god. Don't fly. Oh, they're in the air. I'm not sure I'm doing this right. I'm not sure I understood this challenge, really. Come on. Run, fast, jump, fly. I don't know, do something. No. What? Okay, let's try this again. I'm not sure what happened here. All in all, dude, look at him, kung fu kicking. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Alright, let's kung fu fight. Why did I play so high? Okay, rank S. Monka S. You the last one left? Okay. Yeah, this is a cool attack. This looks cool. This makes it definitely easier. this is weird, but not bad. Not bad weird, but weird. Nice. Land here. Fly again. Do this. A little bit of what? Oh, up again. These guys. Stop. Once you go super fast, you can't go not super fast again, I think, and it's awkward. Alright. I'm getting the hang of it little by little. Slowly but surely. Okay. Cool. 3-star, you know what, I'll take it. I'm not sure even what the stars will do for me. Says hero point. Attacking speed doubled. Does this go down or is it just permanent? It's like, that's pretty cool. We're just permanently stronger, better, harder, faster. Yeah. So anyway, free game gives you like no real reason to not get it. This tutorial. Definitely worth like just checking it out. Honestly, as again, I say this a lot, that as someone who has I'm not gonna even call myself a game developer, but as someone who has developed games, honestly, for me, people playing them is more than enough. Like, if I made a game and I feel like, hey, this is worth money, I'm gonna put it up for money. But when I don't feel like it's worth money, but I still feel like it's fun, and the whole reason I got into game development is because I like the feeling of people really experiencing something I created and enjoying it, and like remembering that they experienced this because of me in a way. I don't know, that sounds weird, but it goes the same like with writing a book, making music. It's really you giving people an experience into your mind and how you think and what you consider fun and all of that stuff. Like for me, one of the things I really care about, and I know it sounds weird, but I love recommending movies. I love recommending TV shows. I love. Hold up. Can we actually? Is there actually anything to do here? What is this? Cleanest outdoor gym? That's nice. I don't believe for a second something like that could exist and be that clean. Let's see what's up, maybe. What's up? That's what's up. Whatever this is. Mission! There's missions! I didn't even know. I thought it was just challenges and saving people. There, I guess this green goblin guy needs to go down. Boss battle. Alright, let's lock on the boss. The boss will escape when approaching. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Number of range attacks or hit boss will stun. That's damage using a melee attack during the stun. Cool. Cool! Alright, that was nice. I'm not doing that much damage, but that was cool. This is not working. I love this game. It's pretty good. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, I'm sure the game developers made this. If it's free, then what I could kind of assume from that is that they're doing this as kind of a hobby. And if you made this as a hobby, dude, you are talented and should be making stuff for money. That's all I have to say about it. If you're this talented, you deserve to, you know, go into this more full time, I guess. It really feels smooth. It feels like the controls are tight, smooth, and just really fun. I think the range attacks are better. I don't know. But like, come on, like, have you seen a game with gameplay like this? That's free. Honestly, it's nice. Well done to them. Alright, so just keep your distance, I guess. Oh wow, he's gone. What will you death blow? This hits the city health will decrease greatly. Let's smash. Let's smash before hitting the city. Oh, I smashed alright. Okay, I guess he's already stunned. No, I got too close. Apparently. I think we got him. I think we got it. Oh. Let's erase the damage in the city. To erase the damage, attack or hit the body with high speed. I don't know what that means. But we're on 70%, so it's fine. We're not too worried about this. Okay, let's catch up to him. Stop him from doing more damage. I'm 32 meters away. Yeah. That's still too close. Oh my. He just stopped suddenly. Hey, we got him, boys. Alright. That was a fun-ish boss fight. Wonder if it's 5 stars. Hero point. Hey, I like it. It's a nice game. Everything's gone. Cool. So the M symbol on the map is mission. We learned this now. I wish I learned it earlier instead of wasting time kind of on whatever we were doing. Side quests. Challenges and stuff. But hey, what's done is done. Oh, they weren't too bad. This is another boss fight. Yeah, seems like it. Oh, this is Mr. Fanta. No, what? This is the Human Torch. Interesting. Okay. So I'm sure you can already tell the game is very samey, very kind of just doing the same thing, but it gets harder every time. Very standard formula, I guess. No, I'm not complaining. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Again, you judge this game differently just based off the fact that it's a free game. There's not much expectation. Not that it doesn't exceed whatever expectation I did have for it, but at the same time, you know, again, can't expect too much. It's not like these guys, these developers went out and said, hey, our game is amazing, pay us $30 for it. No, they were like, hey, our game is good, we want you to play it, but we don't want to charge anything. Not right now, at least. So hey, at least you enjoy the experience, right? At least you get to have fun with it, and you know, as a game developer, that's what you want. I'm sure they think that way. I could be wrong. I mean, like, I'm just assuming here, but I feel like it's a fair assumption. I don't feel like I'm being unfair in my judgment, so it's cool. Let's try and get him one more. Oh, wait, a lot more than one more time. This guy is really damaging the city. I might actually have to do the whole, you know, put out the fire. I feel like that wastes more time. Oh wait, no it doesn't. Dude, that gives it 10% back. This is amazing. Ow, 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 ow. 83%. Like, you were back to 80. That's crazy. Okay, okay. It's definitely not a waste of time. I mean, yeah, it's kind of the same sequences. They're fun sequences, but again, it's the same sequences. Depends if you're the kind of person who, you know, doesn't get bored really quickly of just doing the same thing over and over again. Next, one of the reasons I didn't like, I'm not a big fan of games like Assassin's Creed, even like God of War to a certain extent. Those games just feel very repetitive for me. Not saying they're bad games. I'm saying it's my opinion that I just don't enjoy those games as much as other people do. Can I remove this? Can. Okay. I think we might lose this fight. Can't see anything else. That's nice. Oh, defeated. Alright, our first defeat in this game ever. But, I mean, it was a tough one. I should have gone for clearing out more of the fires for sure. Alright. Let's wait and see what comes up. I mean, I think I've had enough. That was our first loss, and I think I'm ready to end it there. Definitely a fun game. My last review will be like, hey, it's a free game. Download it and play it. Honestly, it's fun. It's not too bad. And hey, see if you can beat that guy first try where I couldn't. Yeah, I support games that actually try something new. And while you might think, hey, superhero game, this is not new at all. It actually is. Not new, but like, few people have tried much in recent years. And these guys tried something. And I hope this game does get more content. Like, look, you can see the city is not that big. But if you compare it to Spider-Man, you have like Manhattan, or is it Manhattan? I don't know. Whatever, New York City, Manhattan. Anyway, the map is huge. There's so many places to go, and including like the sewers, and there's just so much to do. Whereas you kind of feel here, you know, you're limited by the space, you're limited by the amount of stuff you can do in the game. But it feels good. It feels smooth, and it's fun to just walk around and explore. I know people are dying to terrorists and rubble and stuff or whatever. Anyway, I definitely give this game a decent score, and I definitely recommend it. But I mean, if you're the only thing I would say about this game is if you like have low bandwidth on your computer, or like low bandwidth of the internet, and you'll run out of bandwidth or whatever. Yeah, sure, maybe it's not worth the download. But all things considered, it's free in terms of money. It's free in terms of resources. It's only like a 2-3 gigabyte game maybe. So hey, download it, give it a try. Don't expect too much, but you know you'll have fun with it. And I'll leave you with the typical thing you do in these kind of games. Go to the highest building, and as far as I know, this is the tallest building here, and just end it with one of these. Right, thanks for watching. Peace.